Hi, Capricorn. Let's talk 2018. Let's see what's going on with your 2018. If you would like a personal 2018 forecast, I am doing the entire year for personal readings. The information is below. For the generals, I'm just going to work on the first half of the year. So we're going to pull a major arcana for an overall energy for each month, and then we will clarify. Coffee cup is like in the way. All right, so January we have the Sun. February we have the Magician. March we have the Lovers. April we have the Emperor. May we have Strength. June we have the Empress. Very cool. Very cool. I like it. Okay. So January 2018. What's going on for you guys? Oh, the cards don't want to shuffle. You're not going to tell me what this clarity is for January? All right, that one was better. Okay. So the Sun, finding clarity in something. Saturn has moved back into your sign. I'm sure you guys are starting to feel better. That hit a nerve. So we have the Eight of Wands, having a clear direction, going quickly. The Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, lots of cards, the Hanged Man, the Fool, Queen of Swords, bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So we have a water sign in the midst, we have a fire sign in the midst, we have an air sign in the midst of all of this. And I feel like you are finding clarity in the direction that you want to go to for stability, possibly rebuilding something with the Three of Pentacles. You could be collaborating with two other people since we do have, or three other people since we do have Three of Pentacles here. The Page of Wands is an active listening card. This is looking at all the details. This is listening to everything that's going on around you. But you're hung up on something that is very overburdening, that is burdening you big time. So the Hanged Man and the Ten of Wands is like you've been working really, really hard, trudging forward. And this just could be that Saturn is back in your sign and you're ready to get back to that hard work that you've been waiting for. And with the Nine of Pentacles, you may feel like you're doing it alone, but I don't think you are. I think this is a collaborative effort. I think that brighter sunny days are coming. You could be communicating about this, working on the internet. But this is going to be an emotional satisfaction for you with the Knight of Cups. But I think you're deceiving yourself that you can take this leap of faith in January. And I feel like it's a collaborative effort probably in work, in some kind of job, or in some way you're making money. And I think that you're kind of stuck in like, what do I do? What do I do? But it really looks like whatever you're moving forward on work-wise, don't deceive yourself that you can take this leap of faith, because I feel like you have some very trusted advisors around to help you in that in January. So I think that looks great. For February, we have the Magician. So you're manifesting something. Manifesting. And what is it that you're manifesting? Are you manifesting this work opportunity? I feel like you've been working on this for a while. I'm feeling like it's school for some of you. I'm also feeling like it's a possible new job opportunity. Could be a relationship. There you are. The Devil, hardworking. Sometimes you may feel like you're a little chained, but I feel like you're kind of taking control of the situation with the Magician. and you being the first thing that popped out for February. You're really taking control of this opportunity that came along either this year in 2017 or it came along in January. And I feel like you did take that leap of faith. Temperance. You could be working with a Sagittarius. The fact that 2 major arcanas came out, first off, that's a pretty big deal. But you've been really patient with this also. And Capricorns can be pretty patient people, especially when they're in their element. You know, you can be fun-loving and happy and very, very patient. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, building your stability. We have the 3 of Pentacles again. We have the Page of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords. So there may be a moment on the bottom of the deck. We do have the 6 of Cups. So there could be somebody from your past that you really want to talk to about something, possibly have some words with that may not be so good. The Page of Swords is kind of like that very tentative beginning of a conversation. And then the Knight of Swords is more of that outward confrontational part of the conversation. And you may have been very patient about this. It could be about your home. It could be about building your stability. It could be with somebody from your past. The King of Cups, the Emperor, the Chariot, and then the 8 of Pentacles. So this could have to do with work. It could be in your job. It could be with a King of Pentacles, but I feel like you're really taking control. You're taking charge. You're moving forward. You're being very patient with it, and I feel like it has to do with job stability. Something that you've been manifesting, something that you've been working towards, and it could be with work. So in March, we have the Lovers. Relationship. Could be a Gemini. I'm feeling more towards the relationship side. Are you building your stability for a relationship? Are you building up your life so it's rock solid for a relationship? Whoa. So March, the Lovers, March of 2018. All of these wanted to come out. We're going to let them. Bottom of the deck again is the Page of Swords. Have you spoken your truth yet? We have the Fool. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the King of Swords. That could be the Gemini. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles again. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the Hermit. We have the Death card. And we have the 2 of Wands. So we have 3 2s here. So there's a decision that you have to make for a new beginning to take flight on. There's a decision where you're feeling a little stuck. You might be like kind of standing your ground with, yes, I'm going to make this decision and I'm going to make the right one. And nobody can take that from me. But I feel like this is going to be a completely different direction that you're going with the Death card, the 3 of Wands, and the Fool. I feel like this is something, it's like a completely different direction that you're going in. Like something that you're not used to. And you've been thinking about this, and you've been looking at all of your options with the Hermit and the 7 of Cups. You've been looking at this for a while. Could have to do with an air sign. It could just be you're being straightforward and rational about that future stability that you want. Really contemplating. And, you know, with the Lovers, it could be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be in a relationship. It could be in a relationship that you have to make a decision. But I feel like you're going to take a whole different direction. I feel like you're taking flight and you're taking a leap of faith in a completely different direction of your life. So April, we have the Emperor. And so after you take that leap of faith, after you take flight in a new direction, you're going to feel like you're extremely in control of it. Like, yes, now I have control of my life, of what's going on. Thank God. Right? So, being in control. There was a card that flipped over in there. And you're not saying anything about it. I feel like with the moon, you're not saying anything about it. You're going to keep this inside. You're not going to let it be known yet. But you're taking control of this opportunity. I don't feel like it's a secret. I just feel like you're building on it. You've been manifesting this. You're ready to move forward. Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. It looks like some healing may have to be done. It looks like it's possible that there was a conversation that put you in a completely different direction. And we have the Knight of Wands. And you could be going back and forth about this. Very in and out energy. Lots of in and out there. And we have the Emperor again. And we have the Nine of Cups. So whatever you've decided, and there you are, King of Pentacles, we have the Sun, we have the Chariot, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So, you may feel like you have left yourself out in the cold, somebody else out in the cold, or you put yourself there on purpose so you could rest, so you could heal from this broken heart. But you have a direction you're moving in. You're taking control, could be an Aries you're dealing with. But this very hard work that you're doing, this clarity that you received in January, you are still thinking about it. It could be towards the end of March, you actually bring that to surface. Instead of not speaking your truth, not speaking up about it, the Sun brought clarity to you. You're going to bring this to surface, and this is going to lead you to your wishes. And you may have put yourself out with the Five of Pentacles to come to this conclusion in April. This is actually this video is going really fast because your reading is very clear to me. So in May, we have strength. So you're being really strong about this decision you've decided to take control over, that you've brought to the surface, that you're no longer pondering. You probably made this decision in March after ruminating on it for a while. So, strength. What are you being strong about? About this decision? Are you standing your ground? Wow, your cards keep flipping over in the deck and not popping out. So we have the Knight of Swords. So that, again, there's that conversation. That very straightforward, that very honest, my ears are ringing, conversation. We have the Two of Pentacles. Somebody made you go backwards. The Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Strength card again, and the Star. So you're looking for balance. You want that emotional fulfillment. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Could be somebody from your past that's coming in that you've kind of had some words with. Again, we have this conversation going on. You know, starts off as that very tentative beginning of a conversation, and then it ends up in kind of like angry, in-your-face words. But you're being really strong through this. And I feel like that because you're kind of defending your ground, the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. So really defending your ground, really fighting for your spot, it is going to bring balance. It is going to bring emotional abundance. Could be in a could be in a relationship. But as you're juggling this, I feel like this option that you feel like you have to juggle, it's not as bad as it was a couple of months back. Because you've really made this, now it's almost like to me now, like, okay, so I've made this option, or I've made this decision, so now how do I push it forward? How do I move forward with it? And I feel like that's what you're juggling. And again, it could be in a relationship, but you're really fighting for it. It is in a relationship. The Lover's card, the Death card. We have the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. So having to walk away from rough waters so you can get to this very emotional, abundant, probably somebody from your past or somebody you've known in a past life, a soulmate type connection. So, and it's going to lead you, and if you have to have an argument about that to move forward with something like that, use your words wisely. Try and use your words wisely, right? Okay. So June. June, we have the Empress. Renewal, rebirth, starting fresh. The Empress speaks of spring when we plant our seeds. It could be the Aries card, could be the Taurus card. It's really like Mother Nature. You know, we plant our seeds in the spring. We watch them grow. By June, they're blossoming. So the Empress. That one wanted to come out. Lots and lots and lots. We have the 2 of Swords. Really standing your ground in the decision. Not really worried about who's sneaking up behind you. Because you're not going to be the prey. You don't care if there's a predator. You'll flip around and get him with the sword, right? We have the King of Cups again. And we have the Sun. So June. There's really like a newness to me about this. We have the Ace of Cups again. We have the Hermit. We have Justice. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So taking charge of this newness, we have 2 aces here. There's a big opportunity for emotional fulfillment. Could be a new relationship that you've started this year. I feel like somebody's heart had to be broken for it. The new relationship could be with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or the water sign could have been the one that's broken your heart. You're standing your ground. You're not letting people sneak up on you anymore. You're taking control of the situation. You are cutting out the bullshit with the Ace of Wands. The 6 of Pentacles. You're done giving so much because you've been manifesting this decision that you're going to make. Look at that. And the King of Wands could be the Aries. So you're going to find balance. The Hermit could also be a Virgo, but I haven't seen any earth signs pop up either. But the Hermit has come out a couple of times. Or it could be a Libra with the Justice card. But really, this decision that you've made, you know this is a good opportunity. Oh, speaking of earth signs, new beginning and the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune and this World card, of course, ending a karmic cycle in June, moving forward in the direction that you want to go. You have this very manifestation about you in the beginning of the year. You're cutting out the bullshit. You've had your heart broken one too many times. You're done. Your heart could have been broken by this water sign. It could have been broken by the earth sign. Depends on who you have in your life. But I really feel like that there is this opportunity to move forward and to be emotionally abundant and end this karmic cycle that you've been in. But you're really focused on money the first part of the year, which is great. So again, 2018 personal readings, if you would like one, all of the information is below. You will get the entire year. InstantGo app. I'm loving the InstantGo app. So give me a text and I will get back to you on the same day. Also, thank you for all of the donations. They're very much appreciated. They are keeping the channel going. If you feel inclined to donate to keep the channel going, the link is also below. All of the reading specials will go through the end of December. If you're not ready for a reading now, but you would like one after the first of the year, go ahead and get a gift certificate. I am honoring those prices for the gift certificates, and you won't have to spend extra money. The $25 gift certificate will be for one question even after the first of the year, but you have to get a gift certificate to do that. Also, I am traveling to Pennsylvania this weekend, and in January, towards the end of January, I will be in Pensacola, Florida. So, on my way home from Pennsylvania, or on my way home, I'm going through Pittsburgh, so I will let everybody know who has emailed me that location, and we can set up a time for a personal reading. Thank you all so much for this year and all of the love and support that you've given me with this channel. I love my job. I love my job. I love connecting with everybody. This is fantastic. So, I will be back with your end of the year readings. Bye.